What's up, y'all? This is Rich from Gaming on a Budget. Wanted to try something different. I'm gonna be playing, I guess, subscriber games. Playing games with my subscribers. Don't know what to call this. If you have any ideas, give me a shout out or comment or whatever. I had an idea to do this and thought I would just go ahead and do it. So without further ado, we'll meet our first subscriber. So Natrebo, who actually ended up being one of the first people to win on my channel as far as the giveaway. He got a little cool Funko Pop doll you can see here. Yeah, pretty cool guy. We've been in touch, and yeah, just decided to hit him up and get to know him a little bit. So that's what you guys are about to see. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Nat.
I'm Natrebo, anywhere on the internet. And yeah, I just got back into gaming about 2 years ago. I'm an old gamer.
Yeah.
Been around since the Atari days.
Nice, man. That's what's up. Cool. So yeah, we're just gonna be playing some Rocket League, just shooting the shit. Nothing crazy. Just you know, getting to know one another, and yeah, just hanging out.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and need boosts, so I'm gonna grab some. So you get out of the goal. Whoever's in the goal.
Oh!
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Let me see that. I didn't see that.
Someone must have hit it in.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. There we go.
Oh, and if you wonder about my car, had somebody tell me my anthem sounded kind of effeminate. I was gonna go with it.
Yeah.
And I've called my car Daddy's Little Girl.
Okay. Okay. Hey man, you do your thing.
I look at it and I go, like, if somebody gets beat by that car, they're gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
If somebody beats that car, they're not gonna go, I beat that guy.
Right. So it's like a win-win for you, regardless.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I respect it. I respect it.
What are your favorite types of games?
My favorite types of games, I would have to say without a doubt,
Shooters.
Yeah. You already know. Yeah. Shooters, man. Like, I love shooters, and I think what made me kind of what developed that love, what game that did that was it was Halo 3. Yeah, that's what did that for me. Prior to that, I probably would have said actually I don't know. I think it's always been shooters or games like Super Smash Bros. Because that's like my second favorite game of all time. So
Dude, that's the one type of guy I've never really gotten into is fighting.
yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, like the game, I'm very particular with my fighting games, so I understand that for sure. I would say other than shooting though, man, I love like story-driven games too. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you have like a game like Destiny or a Halo that has a story built around the shooter, then I'm all for it. So I love adventure games, period. But yeah, that's what's up. So what are some of your favorites?
The Last of Us.
Oh my gosh, that's such a great game. Such a great game.
I love the shooting mechanics. I love the fact even the reduced ammo and stuff that you've got to use. You know.
Yeah.
I you know,
Uh-huh.
it just raises the stakes on that game, and with
For
that
real.
story, it just makes everything better.
Exactly. That's like, I'm so like, it's one of the games where I'm upset I don't have a PlayStation because I can't play it. But I saw my friend beat The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god, what a beautiful game.
That's one thing I never got into was Pokemon. Because I was a little bit older when it first kind of hit.
Yeah.
And then I heard somebody tell me, if I want to really get into Pokemon now, don't even do Pokemon, go Digimon. Because it's a little bit more mature.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny that you bring that up because I'll be honest, as far as Pokemon went, the most I got into was I collected the cards for a bit, and then also played like, you know, the ones on the Game Boys. Like I think mine was Pokemon Blue version or whatever. But that's as far as it went. But as far as like the show, I always thought Digimon was better than Pokemon in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, obviously it didn't translate that well because Pokemon was like a, you know, crazy thing out here. It went ridiculously successful, but
Yeah.
to me, Digimon always had the better. Yeah, I remember when Pokemon Go first came out. Yeah, that was pretty much a game changer as well. Everybody was
like a phenomenon.
Yeah.
It made me get some exercise. That's why. And
Right.
then I quickly like stopped. You know. It'd get me out of the house. And
Yeah.
moved around a little bit.
Right. Ago, you were telling me that you do like music composition or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Tell me
I,
about that.
well, I went to school for art, and all I did in my spare time was write music. So then I changed my major to music.
Mm.
But yeah, I've done, you know, been in a bunch of bands, and I write all different types of music.
You know
Played,
any instruments or?
I played bassoon. Uh, was my major instrument
Okay.
in high school and stuff. But I played saxophone.
Oh,
I was
nice.
on the drum line.
Okay.
Played bass drum line. So there's a bigger guy, and they had to get big guys to play.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Always kind of wish I got into like some kind of instrument, but you know
Your voice is an instrument.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's a good point. I guess I mean like playing wise, because I mean I'm not no
Yeah.
you know, singer or anything like that. But
I've always wished I could play guitar, but my brother is a guitarist.
Okay.
He started on bass and then plays guitar. So anytime I record, he's my guitarist,
Oh, nice.
either bass or regular. Um, so
Favorite game of all time? Like if you had to pick only one game across any console, across any time, what would your favorite game be?
it's Breath of the Wild
Okay.
on the Switch. I've fallen in love with the Switch. Like the ability to be laying in bed, play a game, and then in the morning get that, put it in the dock, and play on the TV.
Yeah.
Is brilliant. I won probably
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mm.
Just because that game is so big and you can do so much in it. You can drive.
Right.
You know, you can have shootouts.
Yeah.
It's got a good story. You know, it's all this stuff.
Right. I mean, that game came out mad years ago, and they're still doing content for it. I mean, there's barely talks of a GTA 6. You know what I mean? After how many years of playing GTA 5? So,
it's on its third generation of console.
That's insane. That is insane. I remember when it came out. But what are some other free-to-play games that maybe most people may not have heard of or don't get as much spotlight that you might recommend?
I think I've mentioned, and you've actually reviewed this one, was Spellbreakers.
Yeah.
Or Spellbreak. And I want to get back into that.
Okay.
The time I was in it, I actually liked it.
Right.
I love the fact that you have the different kind of spells. And,
right.
You know, they complemented one spell, complemented another one.
Exactly. Like, oh man, I felt like mechanically the game was actually pretty solid, and like you said, you know, a battle royale that's based off of magic. I was like, oh, this has to be a good one.
So, what made you want to start your YouTube channel?
It's a good question, man. To be honest, I tried to get into streaming at first, and then I didn't really like it. It was kind of, you know, to me, I don't know. I guess I don't feel like I'm all that entertaining as a streamer. So
you're great.
Oh, well, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
I know I have problems doing that because I have podcasts for a couple of years. So
oh, okay.
A film music podcast.
Oh, sick. Anyway, I actually had another YouTube channel that I tried to start, and it was basically just me playing Left 4 Dead and just like, you know, having crazy chats with people. And that's where I feel like I really found my talent in like content creation. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the channel wasn't long lived, but I was like, you know what? I like editing. I like, you know, talking. And I was like, what value can I provide? And one of the things I really got into was there's this dude, I think his name is Marquise Brownlee, who reviews like cell phones and stuff and computers. And I really loved like the information he seemed very knowledgeable about that stuff. And I was like, man, like I feel like if I can provide content on that type of level where I'm just like, you know, talking about my opinion on something. I think Joe Rogan is another person who's like mad knowledgeable, and I was just like, okay, what can I do? What do I feel like I can do in that regard? And I was like, all right, I play games and I know a little bit about gaming, so let me try and do that. But that's really why I got into it, you know?
Yeah, because I know I came across you because I just bought my Xbox One.
Yeah.
And it was like, I started playing some of the free stuff, but there's so much free stuff.
Oh
Like,
yeah, plenty.
like, oh, this is a good channel, and
Yeah.
and it just happened to be when you were just starting too.
Right. Yeah. I remember you were one of the first people that
I think I looked up that gaming on a budget, or I looked up like either free to play games or something.
Yeah.
And yours just come up.
Oh
So,
man.
whatever algorithm you use to do the search works, so.
Thanks, man. I mean, damn, I was kind of not sure on how that was going, but it makes sense, But no, thanks, man. I'm super, happy to to provide content that people groove with, and then also just meeting like dope gamers like yourself. And I don't know, man. Like basically, like like I said, this July was like a year in doing the channel, and where I am now compared to where I was, I'm very happy and fortunate. You know what I mean? Like I grew from literally nothing to I got 300 subscribers now. And
Nice.
yeah, and it feels good, you know what I mean? And people telling me, oh, this stuff is good, or this stuff is this is exactly what I needed to watch before getting the game. I mess with all that stuff, so I'm super fortunate. And even like the people that critique, I don't mind critiques, you know what I'm saying? It's just like sometimes people get a little like they get a little ahead of themselves, and they'll say like, oh, your channel sucks, and I'm like, why?
It's like one of the first ones I remember seeing.
Yeah.
You had mentioned like you went kind of hard after Fortnite, like
yeah.
and I was like, oh, I just started playing that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
not that there is a lot of Fortnite hate
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
But I was like,
yeah. Nah.
But yeah, I was just like, for the most part, everything else, kind of aligned with like, what I was looking for as far as.
Yeah. And too, I mean, these kids are, they're doing great in this game. They know how to build. I mean, I give it to you. Like, if you're good at Fortnite, like I mentioned a couple times, I give you props. It was just, I guess for me, it was such a disconnect from how I usually play. And first, that was also my first battle royale, and I mean that's probably rough to get into, that being your first battle royale.
The one cuisine royale.
That,
that you've raved about. I need to play that.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I should have blocked that. Yeah, I guess that just fit my style more, but also like I stuck with it. Like Fortnite was literally like I'm not joking when I tell you this. I installed it, played it for like a day or two, and then uninstalled it. So I didn't give it a fair shot. You know what I mean? And, I mean, when I do eventually review it, you're definitely gonna be the person I look out towards. Okay. And yeah, we'll get that going. I think that'll be very interesting for people to see me, attempt Fortnite again.
Yeah.
And then actually give it an honest review. So, oh, nice, good stuff.
I got lucky on that hit.
Yeah.
It hit off my car the second time.
Okay.
Right here.
There you go. Hey.
A little luck never hurt.
Yeah, it never hurt.